Uh, yeah, the meeting is being recorded. Okay, so welcome to the Team Nourish team call. It is Thursday, July 22nd. We are post summit. We are post the hump over the middle of the year. Like, it's just absolutely incredible. Hi, Jamie. I'm glad you could hop on. I know she's probably in the car as well, but thank you for making it work. Thank you for fitting it into your time. Here comes Kendall too. Um, Thank you guys for getting on tonight. So let me, oh my gosh, I feel like this, oh no. Really am struggling with my life today. I'm like, where did all the buttons go? I hid them. Um, okay, so let's do a little bit of recognition before we get started tonight on our topic and with our announcement. So first things first, congratulations to our weekly top 5. Congrats to Carrie Summers at number 1, Jamie Runner at number 2, Amy Myers at number 3, Emma Shaw at number 4, and Amanda Harold at number 5. If you do not know what the weekly top 5 is, it's basically the top coaches of our entire team in downline. So that means these are the coaches who are enrolling people with challenge packs, enrolling coaches. And then also I factor in personal volume because, guys, personal volume is income. And sometimes people don't buy challenge packs and sometimes people don't sign up as coaches, but it's still, you're still helping them with part of their problem, and you're getting a solution to them. And so I want to be able to recognize that as well. Also, PV role is a part of retention. So retention just means they continue purchasing things month after month, whether it's a Shakeology Home Direct, or maybe it's just Power Greens, and they just keep purchasing Power Greens every month because they love Power Greens. Again, all of that factors into it. It's just a math equation that my assistant does, and it spits out our top 5. So congratulations, ladies. The other metric that we measure our business by is by Success Club points. And so if you are unfamiliar with what Success Club points are, for every 1 challenge pack or bundle pack or whatever you want to call it sold, you get 2 Success Club points. Also this month, Beachbody is still doing the retention point program, meaning if your people who purchased last month continue their purchase this month, you earn towards points. And so that's why there's some odd numbers on the board, because I think that can get a little confusing sometimes. So again, congratulations to Carrie Summers for hitting Success Club so far this month. She is the only one in Success Club, myself included. So we have work to do, guys. It is the 22nd of the month. We have what? 9 days left, 8 days left. So we have a lot of people to help. 645 is out now. There's all kinds of amazing things that we have to offer people. And so I want you guys to really leverage that. And again, I'm going to hopefully give you some tools tonight that will really speed that process up. Congratulations to those of you who have helped 2 lives so far this month. Kendall Phones, you're at Success Club 4, Amanda Harold at SC4, Jamie Runner at SC4, Kim Seegers at SC3, myself at SC3, and then One Life Changed Club is Allie Lamb at SC2, Layla Bryant at SC2, Matthew Porter at SC2, Amy Myers at SC2, and Megan Pickup at SC1. So congratulations, ladies. I know next week when we meet, although will the month have turned over next week? Let me look. I feel like it will. No. Okay, good. We have one more Thursday of the month. Yay. So next Thursday, I imagine this board will look dramatically different. And so we have a lot of people out there to help, and I'm excited to get started doing that. Couple of quick announcements. And just so you guys know, if you if you ever wonder where Danielle gets her fantastic announcements from, if you go into your back office, so teambeachbody.com, log in and then go to coach office, or I guess you can just go to coach.teambeachbody.com. I didn't know that was a thing, but and then scroll down to coach breaking news. This has everything that I show you guys. So if you happen to miss a call or I go too fast or whatever, you can always find what I'm talking about here on this board. And then occasionally I'll throw in some other stuff that's like team specific, but all of this is Beachbody specific. So right now, Coach Summit is going on the promo. The 135 ticket price is like, that promo is gone. So congratulations. I know Jamie got her ticket. I know Renee Koth got her ticket. Paige did. Kristen did. I think Carrie and Amanda might have as well, but congratulations to those of you who already purchased your summit ticket. Speaking of Carrie, here she comes. I'm so excited that you guys are going to be joining us. Coach Summit is genuinely one of the best experiences you will have in your life this year. I know there's several of you on the call who were there. Amy and Michelle, myself, Carrie, Amanda. And it truly is a wonderful time. It's good to reconnect with one another, but more than that, it puts tangibility to what we do. I think so often when you live in this virtual space like we do, you forget that these are real humans with real families and real problems and real lives and real bumps and bruises and flaws and acne and crappy haircuts right now. And like you realize like, oh my God, these women are just like me. And so you can get to know not just the women on our team, but also the women in our greater team as well. And then Coach Summit, I keep wanting to call it like national, but corporate Coach Summit, which is what we're doing next year in St. Louis, is even bigger. And that was the one thing that like I kept expressing to the girls who were there, who it was their first summit, was just that as really, really good as this specific Coach Summit was, and it really was fantastic, you guys, it's even cooler at Big Coach Summit or Corporate Coach Summit because you literally see every type of human being represented: Black, white, Asian, Mexican, American Indian, in a wheelchair, one leg. I mean, men, women, old, young, like you run the gamut of the types of people you see. And it's really cool because again, I think when you get on a team like we have, and let's just be upfront here, we're a lot of white women, right? We're just a bunch of white women. So, and a lot of us are moms. And so getting out into the greater Beachbody coach realm, you start seeing that every type of person is represented. I remember my first Coach Summit, there was a woman in a wheelchair in one of the big ballrooms doing the workouts with her arms. And I was like, yes, this is why I'm here, because this isn't about like how chiseled can I get my abs to look. It's just about living your healthiest, happiest life. And so Beachbody facilitates that, and Coach Summit really showcases that, which I love. And just the energy of being around other people, even if you're a desperate introvert. Like I was talking to Jen, my success partner. She is definitely an introvert. Like I am the extrovert to her introvert. And she's like, it is overwhelming, but it's so good to be around like-minded people, people that want growth, that don't settle for just the way things are. And just to be around that kind of energy, it changes who you are. It gives you hope that the people around you can change too. So anyways, get your summit ticket. You actually can log on, click right here, and it'll take you right there. Don't forget that 6:45 early access is going on right now. I did 6:30 this morning, which kind of wraps us into this announcement. If you are a Nutrition Plus member, you already have access to it. If you are not a Nutrition Plus member, let me give a little bit of a plug for this. Nutrition Plus is you up until really now, Nutrition Plus has always been about the to be mindset and the portion fix mindset. And so they were like videos and some extra like meal plans, and it was good. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't great. The thing now, and we're going to have an entire training on the new body system and what all that looks like and everything, but Nutrition Plus is what's going to transfer into Body, so BODI, so the BOD Interactive. So every Nutrition Plus member is going to become a Body member. So if you did not know this already, if you purchase it now, you get a 30-day free trial of it, which is amazing because you get workouts like 6:30, which is a 30-minute version of 6:45, which thank you, hello, I'm not ready to start 6:45 the day after I fly for 12 hours straight. And 6:30 this morning was amazing. It was perfect. I kind of wish the whole thing was 6:30, but that's just me and my 30-minute like desire of workouts. You also get extra Shanti workouts. There's an extra autumn, and I say extra, I mean like a week plus of extra workouts. There's extra autumn workouts on there, but that's really what they're going to be transitioning into Beachbody Interactive, Beachbody Online Interactive. And so I'm really, really excited about it. So I would encourage you to go ahead and sign up now. It is going to be $19.95 a month afterwards, but this is how you're going to get access to like essentially the premium content. So when you go on to It's kind of like there's the main course, and then there's like the extras. This is the extras, but the extras are kind of the main dish sort of thing. So really excited about Bot Interactive. That's where all the cycling classes are going to be. That's where all the live classes are going to be. So if you know, you're like, oh, it's 9 o'clock, I want to work out, I don't know what to do, I'm not currently doing a program, you can literally just hop on and look at what are the 9 o'clock classes. Oh, awesome, Jericho is doing a 9 o'clock, I can hop on. They're also going to have a what are they calling it? Not hot seat. I keep wanting to call it a hot seat. I can't. If you know what it is, pop it in the chat box. I literally can't think right now, but it's like a where you get to be on the screen. You get to be a featured worker outer. So that's really cool as well for those that are motivated by that sort of thing. At Summit, they did come up with a couple announcements, so I just want to quickly run through those. Job 1 is going to be coming soon. I think that's our January program. Somebody in the chat, correct me if I'm incorrect, but I think that's our December, January launch is Job 1, and that's from Jennifer Jacobs. She is the trainer that we snagged that used to be from Peloton. She's now with us. She has a huge following already. I already follow her on Instagram. She's super intimidating because she's like crazy hot and super fit. And also it kind of makes me mad because she gets on there every morning and she drinks this like matcha cocktail, which I hate matcha, just so you know about me. But she wears these cute little eye patches to like firm up her wrinkles. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I can't imagine where in the world you would have a wrinkle on your face because you look like a porcelain doll. She's so beautiful. But maybe it's the eye patches. But I'm like, man, you're so good. Anyways, let's see, new getting started training page. I also, over Summit, there was a couple of things that I sent to Alex, the assistant, to make. One of the, well, two of those things. Number one is a 10-point checklist, or like a 10-step, there you go, that's better. 10-step checklist for brand new coaches and a 10-step checklist for brand new challengers. So as soon as that is done, I am going to be passing that out to all of you guys, just so that you have a really good entry program for new people. Because I think so often what happens when you're a newer coach is like you get somebody signed up, but you don't really know how to keep them going. And so this is going to have like step 1, join the boot camp, and they click and it takes them to the boot camp and they request to join. Step 2, get your meal plans. You click there, it requests their meal, or it takes them straight to the meal plans. So it really stair steps them and it empowers them to take control of their journey as well. So they're not like, oh, I don't know what to do, so I never opened my box, that kind of thing. Also, I had her create one, and this one is ready, but I wanted to have them both created before we're done, or before I give them out. The other one is a 10-step coach start program. So I know a lot of you are talking to people who are wanting to do this as a business, or maybe just trying to do it as a business, but don't really know what to do yet. So it literally will walk them through. Step 1, join Team Nourished Facebook group. Step 2, watch this video. Step 3, tell your coach your goal in the first month. Step 4, like it really breaks it down into very simple language. That's something we learned from one of the coaches who did a training at Summit. So I was really excited about that. Congratulations to the Beach Ride Challenge winners. Yes, of course, that was amazing. So emotional if you did not watch that. It's always my favorite part because it truly does bring back into focus the purpose of what we do here. It really is to give people hope in a life that they did never know they could have. And then the other thing that was really exciting was they announced that Peppermint Mocha is coming back in November. I think it's November. Yeah, November 2nd in the big letters. November the 2nd. But with that came the announcement that they will not be releasing pumpkin spice this year. That is not, apparently, that was out of all of the seasonal flavors, that is the least popular. And so in order to be able to release new flavors, they can't have a whole long laundry list of this is the limited editions. These are the, so they try to keep it to 3. And so they are pulling Peppermint Mocha back, which to me means that we will probably have a summer release next year. I don't know if it'll be in place of caramel, or if there will just be an addition to, because the new caramel is really good and very, very popular. So if you did not see, the Mix 2 bike is coming. I posted about it in our Facebook group. The original bike is going to be $12.99. The bike plus, which is like dumbbells and like just all of this stuff. Mats and weights and bands and like a whole gym kit is $14.99, which you guys, that is a freaking bomb ass price. That seriously, if you look at what a Peloton costs, if you look at one of the high end bikes, like it cost upwards of $2,000, $2,500. So we have a great priced bike, really good quality. And I'm really excited about the screen. I know a lot of people use their laptops to work out. And so this will be nice because the screen swivels. And so you're just able to swivel a screen and do your weighted workouts, or your, you know, if you want to do 10-minute abs after your spin bike workout, you can do that. And then, like I said, Body is coming this September. All of the Nutrition Plus people in August will get to be the beta testers for it. Again, that's kind of my push for you guys to become Nutrition Plus members. And you know what? If you want to wait until August 1st and become a Nutrition Plus member, I don't know for sure that you will get in the beta test. I don't know why you wouldn't. But you would get the month free anyway. So you get to test it out for free. Like that's freaking amazing. So, okay. Let me stop my screen share really quick. Yay for everybody on. I'm so excited to see everybody. Let me check some things. You got a free ticket next year. So yes, do you know, Emma, to use the promo code and go ahead and get your free ticket? 6:30, amazing. Front row seat. Frank. Who's Frank? Where's Frank? Unmute and tell me who Frank is.
Frank? He was the guy that was like having a heart attack because he was so excited.
Yeah.
Frank!
I mean, how could you forget Frank?
Well, because Frank is my father-in-law's name. I'm like, why is my father on this call?
No, Frank was the comedian from New Jersey, and he won the whole thing, and he was crying. He couldn't even get himself together.
He was a hot mess. Bless his heart. He was really so sweet. I mean, it really, like I said, this is why people do this. I mean, we're here to change people's lives. And I know like not everybody's goal is weight loss, and that's totally fine. But having their entire life transformed by this opportunity is so huge. Peppermint mocha is very tasty. It's actually my favorite, probably all around flavor. I love it. I make my chocolate peppermint mocha a lot. So, honestly, don't use Nutrition Plus, but you're glad you never canceled it. Yes. Right now, I don't use it, Carrie. Like, honestly, I used 6:30 today and I was like, great, Nutrition Plus is paying off already. But I don't, which I probably should watch the nutrition videos on there, being the nutrition person I am. But I don't yet. You want a bike so bad, super expensive. Yeah, no, totally. And I don't know about the month. I've gotten a lot of questions about a monthly payment option for the bike. I have no clue. As soon as I find out, I will pass that along to you guys. Cause I know that, I mean, $1,200, $1,400 is not just pocket change, right? And so here's a couple of things. Number one, I would encourage you to set your mind to paying off the bike with your Beachbody paycheck. Like that would be amazing, right? If you made $1,400 in Beachbody between now and when you're ready to buy the bike, like how amazing would that be that you got to say like Beachbody essentially like gifted you that bike with your commissions. Or like I said, you know, start setting aside money if that's a workout piece of equipment that you want. I am excited about it. I am going to buy a different seat because my butt hurts and I had 2 kids and I don't want to have like saddle butt. Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm a pansy. And Megan Eden, you know who she is when I talk about Susan Colson. She teaches spin classes. And several times when I've been in Lynchburg, she has asked me to come join a spin class with her. And I'm like, okay, Susan. And every time for like 3 days later, my butt hurts so bad. And they swear that you get used to it. Like people that are into spin swear that you get used to it. I'm not used to it. My butt hurts. So I'm going to buy like a big like scoop butt seat that you see on like a beach cruiser bike and slap that puppy on there. So I'm sure that's not ergonomic or some crap, but I feel like it'll be better for my butt. So there's that. Okay. Let's see. Let me pull up, if you guys give me just a second. Like I said, I'm not quite as prepared as I normally am for our calls, but I want to show you all what we're going to be talking about tonight. If there's any questions in the meantime, pop them in the chat or just unmute yourself and I'm happy to answer, or somebody else, one of the other leaders on the call can answer, because this is going to take me a second to pull up. So give me a moment. See, I already lost it. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Power 30. Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about the Power 30. So like I said, this is something that Courtney Burton and talked to me about while we were at Summit. We actually were in an Uber driving to Summit, and I am in her team page, and she shared this with me. Why is this not pulling up? I feel like my computer is gone bananas. There it is. Okay, so she shared this with me, and she said it's been really transformative for her team. Like I said, because number one, for whatever reason, whether I agree with it or not, people think the business activity tracker is too much. They're like, it's too overwhelming. I can't get all that stuff done. Like, whatever. An hour is too much. I cannot devote an hour. I cannot split up an hour to the entirety of my day, like yada, 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 excuse, whatever. Like, I'm sure whatever excuse you have is valid in your own head, and whatever that means for you is fine. So she said that's what she's encountered a lot on her team recently. And I would say, especially during the summer, this is very valid for a lot of people. Like, setting aside an hour every day is tough, and it's hard to get yourself in that mindset where you want to, and I think for some reason people like get scared away by, this is a business and I'm scared to treat it like a business and whatever. I think because I don't feel that way, like I don't really understand it, but I do understand being busy. Like, obviously I rolled into this call on two wheels, like 4 minutes late. So I get that. And I get that it's hard when you are not seeing results to want to continue to put forth an hour into what this requires for growth, for significant growth. And so she found Danny Dietrich's team, who Danny is killing it right now. I think she's already elite for next year. Like, her team is just absolutely smoking it. And she developed this thing called the Power 30, and it is literally 30 minutes. You're supposed to set it. The intention is that you set a timer for 30 minutes and you run through the Power 30. And so I'm going to walk you guys through, because I know none of that makes any sense right now. But let me just preface all of this to say, your business activity tracker, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, go into our team page and type in BAT or type in business activity tracker, and it will pull it up for you. It's a Beachbody thing. It's one of those things that Beachbody developed throughout the last, 10 years, that all coaches from, coach, brand new coach to superstar 15 times 4, all do essentially the same things, maybe at different levels. Like, I think it's ludicrous to believe that somebody who is a 10-star diamond making $200,000 a year is doing the same thing as you, who is an emerald coach making, $15,000 a year. Like, obviously the commitment and the time commitment level is going to be a little bit different. I would encourage you, and this is something that kind of stood out to me throughout Summit. If you have big goals in this, don't shy away from doing the work at the level that you want to be at. So like, if your big goal is 5-star elite, or your big goal, like, screw it, it's 15-star, like top 10, whatever it is your goal is, work at that level. Don't work at Coach Emerald and expect to get to that level. You've got to work at the level you want to be at in order to become that level. And again, that I'm not saying that has to do with rank. Maybe your goal is $100,000. Like, you don't get to work at a $15,000 level and expect $100,000 worth of paycheck. Like, I don't know where America went wrong, where we all think like, I should get the paycheck of somebody who's a CEO, even though I only sling burgers at McDonald's. Like, you have to work at the level you want to earn the paycheck for. Like, oh, sorry. Like, here we go with my side rabbit trails of craziness in America. But I want you guys to realize that, and that, again, that's something that stood out to me, is you have to ask yourself, is the goal that I have the level at which I'm working at? Or am I working at an emerald level and I need to be fine with that? And that's okay. Like, I'm not telling you that your goal should be anything it's not. What I'm saying is, decide what your goal is, even if that's as simple as, I want to help 3 people a month this month, or I want to hit emerald this month. You have to work to that level. And again, hopefully the tools that I'm going to give you with Power 30 will help you with that. So, okay, I'm going to screen share again. Okay, where did it go? I'm losing my mind here. There we go. All right, where is it? So this is the challenge. I'm going to send each of you this. You can print it. I'm going to print mine and put it into a little thing. You can save it on your phone and exit out with your, pen or your like phone pen if you're really good with technology. I'm not. I just literally want to print it and put check marks with my pencil or my marker. But so basically the breakdown is this. The two things that people have the absolute hardest time doing in this business are inviting and adding to their network. Guys, everything else for the most part is super easy to overcome. You're scared about posting online, just post online and walk away. Like it really doesn't take a crap ton of effort to do. Yes, there's strategy to it, and you can go down the rabbit hole of social media strategy all you want. But literally, if you just post, and I think I know for a fact I've shared this with you guys, because it should be in our announcements. There is an announcement in our team page. If you struggle for what things, I need to take that down. Hold on. This is how I get my stuff done. I'm like, oh, I don't need to have that anymore. Where is it? Here we go. You don't know what to post? Here you go. Literally, this tells you exactly what to post. I think, what are there, 30 things on here? This is an entire month's worth of posts. You don't, like, I never, ever, ever want to hear, I don't know what to post. Like, I literally don't have time for that. There are 100,000 guides out there. You just have to take the initiative to go and get it. But I do understand where inviting and growing your network does take a little bit more like courage. It does take a little bit more vulnerability. It does take a little more getting out of yourself in order to go help other people. So the Power 30, like I said, you're going to set a timer on your phone for 30 minutes and you're going to do a couple of things. So like I said, we're going to invite and we're going to expand our network. So this thing, and again, I will send all of this to you because I know some of you are driving and you're like, I can't see what you're talking about. It's this big on my phone and blah, blah, blah. Totally get that. But you're going to invite, and I will show you exactly how to do that in just a second. And you're going to expand your network. And this tells you exactly how to do this. Michelle and I have had lots of conversations about running out of people to invite. I get it. When you don't expand your network and spend time every day expanding your network, you absolutely will run out of people to invite. So you've got to put forth some effort in order to do that. It doesn't have to be massive effort. It's not spend half an hour. Well, I'll get to that in a minute, but it's not spend 2 hours expanding your network and none hours on inviting your people. There's a balance. And I really like how this system works. And I think like if you did this every month, if you just continued to recycle this over and over and over, you would see insane growth in your Success Club points, in your enrollments, and in your personal following and social media and how many people you can help. So complement and run. So again, we're going to run through this. I'm actually going to show you guys. I'm going to walk you through how to do it and then follow up. But this is what the tracker looks like. So it's literally this. So this is day one. You're going to expand to 30 people and invite one person. Like, I think so many people get caught up in, I don't know how to invite that many people and blah, 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 blah. Okay. I want you to invite one person that you already have warmed up to. So this is somebody that like you have a decent relationship with, whether that's online, because at this point in my business, not every single person that I'm inviting are people that I know on a personal level. Some of them are just followers that I've engaged and gone back and forth with. But you can write their initials in here. You can list them out if you want, whatever you want to do. You can just put check marks. I'm probably going to make it a little more easier for myself and write like initials or something in each of the boxes and then invite one person. Day two, you're going to expand your network to 29 people. So this is 29 new people and invite 2 people. You can invite 2 of these people, or you can invite people that you have not yet met, that you have not yet invited. But these are not follow-ups. So your inviting is not follow-ups, you guys. This is expanding and inviting new people. But these are warm people. These are not randos. These two people, let me make this very, very, very clear. These two people are not from this pool of people. They might not even be from this pool of people. They might be from people you already know. Day 3, I mean, I feel like you guys are going to get the gist really quick. You're going to invite 20 or expand your network of 28 people. You're going to invite 3 people. Day 4, expand your network to 27 people, invite 4. Do you see where this is going? By the end of the 30 days, let me get down here to the bottom. Okay, we'll just do day 25. You're going to expand 6 people and invite 25. So again, all of these people that you are expanding your network into, they are going to become invitations with the intent that you are growing your network with a purpose, not growing your network just to randomly friend request people. You have a purpose in this. And I'm going to give you guys some tips on what not to do from an experience perspective of things that I've done that have not worked well for me. But again, by the end of the 30 days, the intention is that you will expand your network to 1 person and have invited 30 people. Now, I will say Courtney did the math on this, and now I do not remember, and it's not written on here, right? Let me make sure. Okay, it's not. She did the math, and she told me how many people by the end of the month that you will have expanded your network to and that you will have invited. And the numbers are impressive. Like, they're big numbers, guys. But because of the way this is broken down, you aren't feeling like it's this massive number of people. So I wanted to kind of go through this really quick because, again, expanding your network for the sake of expanding your network doesn't work. Take it from somebody who has friend requested a shit ton of people and never done anything about it. You have to do some things. So you're going to expand your network. I'm going to show you on Facebook, and then I'm going to show you on Instagram, and I'm going to show you how I do that with what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how I compliment and run. And then I'm going to show you how I invite. And then obviously I make a note on these invites. So if I invite 1 person tonight, tomorrow I'm going to follow up with that person. I'm going to give them 24 hours and then I'm going to or 48 hours. I'm sorry. So day 3, I will follow up with people from day 1. But that will give you a system of how to keep track of who you're talking to. Because I think so many people drop the ball with all of these like mass invites, and they don't ever follow up with people. Like, they think because they didn't answer them right away, they're not interested. And again, I'm going to go back through another document that I created and show you my personal system in that. And it works really, really well when you do it. So first things first, I'll show you on Facebook. I think I can still do this on my Facebook. I may have to do it on my phone. See if it'll let me do it. Go to friends. Friend request. Okay, people you may know. Here we go. So I go to people I may know because I appreciate Facebook doing some of the work for me. And I find people that, and here's a couple of things if you don't know how to expand your network. Number 1, I find people that aren't connected to you guys. If you are a non-working coach and this person has, I don't know, 10, 15 mutual friends, but you don't work your business, I actually am going to friend request them, because if you're not going to invite them and you aren't going to do anything with your business, I'm not going to let that person watch their opportunity pass them by because you have a complex where you won't invite them into this. So what I usually do is I find, let's see, who's Michelle Pratt? I go and I always look at their mutual friends. Okay, so I can tell you right now, Michelle Pratt is a coach. All of our mutual friends are other coaches. So I'm not going to invite her to be my friend. Like, what a waste of time that is. But I am going to find, and this is easier on the phone. I feel like it's so much quicker. Yeah, she's a coach. After Coach Summit, it's kind of hard because I feel like they're all coaches at the top. Coach, no mutual friends. Coach. This is not working out well for me. Amanda Horn, are you a coach? Colleen, yep. Yep. Good gracious. Okay, these are these friend requests though? Ha, they're all friend requests of people. So of course they're coaches. Okay, people I may know. This is better. Okay, this is a good person that I would invite. So, or I'm sorry, I would expand my friend request to. I have 16 mutual friends. They're all from First Baptist Church in Clarksville. So I would add a friend to her. So I would consider that having expanded my network. I usually go to their stuff. And if I'm allowed to like something, I will usually like it. If I'm not allowed to like it, then I just kind of move on. Instagram's a lot easier because I try to only stick to people who have public profiles. But again, I'm going to split my time equally because I build my business both on Instagram and Facebook. Let me also say, if you don't build your business on if you don't build your business on Instagram, don't spend all your time increasing your network on Instagram. Spend it where you are connecting and posting and building your business. Okay, so a couple of ways that work really, really well to find people. If you already use hashtags, I would encourage you to go to the hashtags that you use. Let's see, did I use hashtags on this one? I don't think I did. So you got to make sure you're using hashtags. We'll go to this one. I'm pretty positive I did on this one. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go to one of these. Let's go with fit goals. Let's see what that pulls up. Usually I'll go to one of these and I will find someone that looks like my kind of person. I'm not going, who's this guy? Like, I'm not friend requesting him. Like, be smart about what you're doing. Like, I don't care about girls with butts. Wow, these might give us lots of stuff. But you might also go to another way that I've done this. This might be more effective for you guys watching. I go to a place, I shop. So I go to Redefined Boutique because I love to shop at their stuff. And I'll click on one of their recent things and I will go and look at who liked their post. So this person here, let's check out her. Sports broadcasting, Jesus follower, baseball lover, country music enthusiast. She seems adorable. So I will follow her. I will watch her stories if she has stories because I want to show up in her, like, as the people that watch her. And then I want to go to one of the more recent posts. Let's see. I've been going, like, I try to make it genuine. So that's, oh, she's friends with Lauren Armstrong. Okay. Yeah. So this is so fun. I remember going to, what is that called? Spring training. If I can spell. Training. Oh my gosh, I cannot spell. Every year when I was in college. Great memories. Looks like y'all had a blast. You had a, looks like you had a blast. So there you go. That's what I do to connect with my new person. I don't just follow. It's really, really hard to keep track of those people. So that's what I would do. And I would do both of those things tonight or tomorrow to 29 people. That's it. And then I'm going to invite one. So going to my inviting, and I've shared this with you guys on other calls, so it is going to seem repetitive, but my guess is you're not following it, or else we'd all have higher Success Club points. Ta-da! This is the one right here. If you go into our files, you go into team call inviting. I did an entire team call where I broke down my process and I put the PowerPoint in here because I wanted you guys, I didn't make it a PDF. I want you guys to be able to literally drag your cursor and copy and paste and change it to what you want to say. I don't understand why my computer is not opening things in a timely fashion today. But I want you guys to be able to feel very confident in what you're saying. let's see, are you going to open now? Ta-da, here we go. It's just slow. So this was an old call of ours. And again, I literally broke it down into exactly how to invite. So again, I will very briefly run through the fact that this has to come from a place where you are already being consistent in social media and you are already talking to people on a regular basis. You do not get the permission to invite someone you just expanded your network to. That does not work. We've all gotten those stupid messages where it's like, hey girl, hope you're having a great summer. I'm having an Usborne party or a Pampered Chef party. You know, I'd love to add you. This is the worst. I'd love to add you to the group. Let me know if you're interested. And I usually write back because I like to be responded to. I treat people how I want to be treated. So if you're not responding to people, don't be surprised when people don't respond to you. I try to write back and say, like, if I'm not interested, like, hey, thanks so much, Megan, for inviting me to your Pampered Chef party. I really appreciate it. I'm really not interested right now. But, you know, let me know when you have your next one. And then Megan usually pops me in the group anyway. And I'm like, no, we don't do that. That's rude and I don't like it. So anyways, I would encourage you to talk to the person at some level, whether it's sending them a happy birthday. That has been one of the biggest influences in my business lately, is that I've stopped doing birthdays on people's timelines. I used to just copy paste all the birthdays on the timeline. Now I send them in the messages. So I send them a happy birthday message. And usually what I get is thanks so much. And then I write back, how's it going? Are you guys doing anything fun for your birthday? So I start a very, very natural conversation. And usually, because they're nice people that I follow and connect with, they're like, how are you doing? And I say, oh my gosh, I'm doing so good. I literally just got back from, you know, a trip on the mainland. I got to visit with all my Beachbody friends. It was so fun. I got to try out the new workout that's coming out. Hey, and then, you know, I usually click send on that. And then the next message that I send, like literally the next, like I don't wait any amount of time. I just try to break up the messages so it doesn't look like one long paragraph. I break it up into another thing and say, hey, not sure if you're interested or not, but I have a sample of the new 645 workout that I've been doing that I loved. Would you like me to send it to you? Or I don't know if you've ever been interested in one of the boot camps I lead, or if you're not leading one that I participate in or not, can I send you some more information about it? That's it. That's an invitation, you guys. It is not that hard. We all overcomplicate it. We put our feelings and emotions into it, and it really shoots us in the foot every single time. So again, we're going to do 2 prerequisites. You are consistent with your social media, and you are building relationships with people, and you have a relationship with that person. There's 2 different ways you can invite. You can invite from your stories, or you can invite from your posts. I'm not going to read all through this, but I am going to just tell you these slides are available in our our team page. So you can literally just download the PDF, or not the PDF, the whatever this is, PowerPoint, and copy and paste them and fill in the blanks. Please, for the love of God, fill in the blanks, and do not send somebody something that says, hey, _name _ how's it going? Like, that's horrible. And I've gotten those messages, and I have sent those messages on accident, and I'm very embarrassed when I do. Inviting from your post. So this is from stories. This is what I say. This is from my post. This is what I say. And then the remaining slides on this tell you exactly what to do next. Because I get this a lot. Well, they never answered me. Okay, fine. No big deal. I get not answered all the freaking time. Every day that I invite, I don't get answered every time. Go back to interacting on their stories, commenting on their posts, and being a human. Circle back the next invite next month or the next time you have an opportunity. If they say yes, then again, this walks you exactly through. And so much of inviting comes down to like the scariness of inviting for people. And I was having a conversation with one of the coaches on our team, Casey, and she was like, can I send you my conversation with this girl? I don't know what to say. And I was like, of course, anybody, anytime, anywhere can always send me a conversation screenshot, and I will help you create what to say next. Cause I get it. I will send Cece and Jen a screenshot of a conversation and say, help, I am having a brain fart. Cause guys, I'm not on it all the time. I, just like you, I lead a very busy life. I get flustered and I lack of sleep or 1,000 things going on in my head, and I forget how to talk and I forget what to say. So it's helpful to have other people help guide your conversations. So don't ever hesitate to do that. But the other thing that I was telling Casey about, and I'll tell you guys about, is so much is lost when you word vomit. So many people shoot themselves. And I would say every single one of us on this call, whether you've invited once or you've invited 100,000 times, have shot yourself in the foot with word vomiting all over people. You're excited. You love them, Walla. You're ready to go. You're excited about 645. So you want to tell them every effing thing that they could possibly encounter with 645 and the challenge pack. And you can sign up as a coach or not a coach, but we also have preferred customer coming, but I don't really know when that's coming. And, you know, right now it's this price. I don't know what it's going to be next month. And I mean, you literally, and that person goes, holy crap. And they swipe and you don't hear from them again. So this formula that I've given you here breaks down exactly how to talk to the person without word vomiting all over them. It gives you the confidence to talk to them without blah, 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 like, because they always ask, the very first question everyone asks is, how much does it cost? And I don't answer it because I don't know how much it's going to cost. I don't know if 645 is right for you. So I want to know what their goals are, you know? So anyways, then I give them this information, which this is also in our team page. If they ghost, give it 24 hours, follow up. If they say yes, hooray, da, 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 da. Like it literally walks you through. I've done this slide share several times, and I want to continue to encourage you to go back to it, save it on your phone, do, you know, keep going back to that. So, I love that. You're going to laminate and check it off and wipe it clear every 30 days. Like, can you do that for me and then mail it to me? Or like, do I do that at Kinko's? Like, how do I, oh, I work at the PTT for the school. I'm going to use their laminator. That's freaking genius. Or you can just get those page protectors. That's how I usually fake laminate things, is I just slide them in the plastic page protectors and use it like that with a dry erase. It's fantastic. But again, you're organizing your thoughts and the people you're contacting and the people you're inviting, so that it's not just this willy-nilly when I feel like I have time. I would encourage you, and I'm going to tough love you just a little bit. If you want to do something with this beyond like occasionally get a $50 check, you have to have some structure and some organization. You probably, and I know everyone hates this word, but you're probably going to have to actually sacrifice something in order for this to grow. You're probably going to have to wake up a little earlier, go to bed a little later, take 30 minutes off of Virgin River that you want to watch at the kids' nap time, like, but do something that's actually going to move your life forward rather than play Candy Crush or crossword. I'm saying these things because these are the things that I do, right? Like I like Virgin River, I like Candy Crush, and I like crossword puzzles on my phone. Guess what? On the way home from Summit, I did on the plane. I deleted Candy Crush because I realized it had become a numbing technique for me that I use so that I can zone out and not deal with my shit. So here we are, Candy Crush free for what, 6 days now, 4 days? I'm feeling good. I was shaky at first, but now I feel good. And I can tell you, I have invited a hell of a lot more people in the last time. And I really don't know when we left or what day it is now, but 4 days, 5 days, whatever. I've invited more people in the last 5 days than I've invited in the last 3 months. And I was telling Cece and Jen about this. Don't hear, I guess I should say, hear me and hear my heart. I have done my work every single day. I have worked my business every single day. I have invited every single day. I have not been excited about inviting in months. I do it. It's my job. I will continue to show up because I believe in us and I believe in this team and I believe in what we do. It does not mean that I've been excited about it. And I think so much is lost in this business when we feel like we have to be excited about what we're doing at all times in order to want to do it. Like, here's the secret of building a business. You do shit when it's not fun and it's not exciting and you want to go to bed. So I would encourage you guys to get on board. I would love to see in the comments who wants to do this, because I'm going to use this list of people who want to do it. I'm going to write it down and I'm going to send you the PDF in a message. I'm not going to post it big in the group, but I will say this. I want you guys to, oh, thank you, Carrie. Carrie would like the Power 30 tracker. I want you guys, or I want you to know that starting tomorrow, I wanted to start it today, but I didn't want to like post it at 8 or 9 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night after this call was over. Okay, Megan, Amy, I'm going to write these down now because I will forget. Amanda, okay. And Amanda, feel free to share it with your team too. I mean, if you guys have teams, Carrie, same thing. Michelle, same. If you have teams of people already, then share this with them. Get on them. I mean, we don't have a lot of teams on here tonight. I know Kendall's on from Carrie's team, but get on and leave a voicemail about our team call tonight, telling them a very shortened version of what we talked about and how you really want them to be accountable with you. Like, Michelle, I know you've got Sam who wants to do something with this. So send a message to her after this call and say, like, let me know and I'll send you the tracker. There is going to be an accountability post that goes up every night in our team page. And I want you guys to post your tracker, whether that's a screenshot or whether it's like a check. Kendall wants it. Okay. Oh, wants it. Her message sent only to me. Okay. Easy. That happens to me all the time on the chat. Like I accidentally click off of something and then I'm sending private messages when I mean to send whole messages. But I want you guys to engage in this because, and here's a couple of things. You guys are like the inner circle here on this call. If you already watched my live video from when we got our elite report, you know that, oh, Michelle, I hadn't written you down yet. Okay. You know that we are not where we need to be for elite this year. We are halfway through the year and we are not halfway through points. We have a new diamond, Michelle, which is really exciting. That's a huge accomplishment for our team to check that box off. Like there are, oh, who was I talking to? Somebody I was talking to at Summit. There's so many people I talked to at Summit and they were talking about how they literally have like 75, 85 points right now for elite and don't have any new diamonds. And so they're panicking because you can get all the points you want, but if you don't have the new diamonds, you don't hit elite. Same thing. We can have all the new diamonds. We can have all the team growth we want, but if we don't have the points, we're not going to hit elite. So we've got to get points rolling. We've got to get, and that, I mean, honestly, that comes down to people hitting Success Club consistently all the time. And it just hasn't happened. And it's not, there's nobody to blame. There's nobody at fault, but I want you guys to understand that the things that I'm doing is to empower you and to empower your teams to grow, because I know that our team deserves elite again this year, but we got to work for it. And right now, the level that I personally have been working at and the level that our team has been working at is not going to get us there. So I'm leaning in. I'm not leaning out. I'm not, freaking out and getting paralyzed. I'm getting down to work. And so that's what this is going to look like, but I can't do it alone. That's what I talked about in the live. I literally cannot hit elite alone. I'm not allowed to. B, I would never want to. Elite sucks when you're doing it by yourself. I've watched other coaches do it by themselves and it's damn near impossible. And it also really sucks because then you're standing there with all of this excitement and, never mind. I don't want to say that on a recording, but I know very intimately a very good friend of mine who has expressed that as exciting as elite was to hit, she didn't have anybody to celebrate it with. Like, and I mean, we saw the girls who were at Summit. You saw how exciting it is to celebrate together. I don't want to be the only one celebrating. That sucks. Like, who wants to stand on the mountaintop after this big long hike and be like, yay, there's nobody here. Because I did it all myself. Like, I don't want to go by. I don't want to go alone. I want to go with you guys. So, but it's going to take work and we do have to actually get down to work. So here's the deal, Power 30. I want you guys in the team page. I want you sharing your trackers in there every night. I am going to be accountable and share my tracker in there every night. Treat this just like your fitness journey. If you've got to set an alarm that says Power 30 tracker in team page, set it for 9 p.m. or 9:30, whatever you need to do. sacrifice that 30 minutes because I promise, even if you change only one more life, that person's life could be the next Jamie Runner. That person's life could be the next Danielle Porter. That person's life could be the next Carrie. Like, you have no idea the impact that you have when you send invitations. So share your story, get out there, do the work. If you have questions, text me. Yes, the welcome. I know you already asked me for that. And I was like, I need to do that. Okay. Welcome email. So you can just unmute yourself. Are you fine if I don't send you the customer one right now, just the coach one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because and I can send you the customer one, but it's not edited. Like, it's not, I won't say it's not good. It's not what I do. So maybe you just want it and you can adjust it and edit it yourself for what you personally do. I'll send you both and then you can figure out what you want to do with it. So cool beans. Any other questions before we go? Also, 6:30. Can we just talk about Amwala for a second?
Hold on. Can we back up for a second?
Yeah.
I was retrieving my dog.
Oh, mine, Emma. He's so handsome.
What's the welcome email? Oh, what you send to new people?
Yes. Yeah. So I was telling them, I don't know if you missed the part where I was saying I did a 10-step email for new customers and new clients. I had Alex create it based off of what I saw from Summit.
Oh, we talked about that. Yeah, you're supposed to send me that. Thank you.
Well, it's not done. That's why I haven't sent it. So I will also send that to you.
Me, please.
Yeah, I can do that. And that's something I'm happy to share with the whole crew, but I do want to send just the people who are actually committed to doing the Power 30. And I feel like that's you guys, y'all are the crew, y'all are the people who are doing the things and working your business and trying to help people. So I want to spend my time wisely with people who are interested in working. That's like, again, one of the takeaways that I would, and I know that I've said it, but I also love hearing other people said it. Like, don't just work with the willing, work with the working, work with the people who are showing up. There's a lot of good intentions in the world, but good intentions don't pay bills. So I want you guys, and whether that's fitness, working with the working, or working, literally working with the working, it sucks to drag people. And I don't want that for you guys. I dragged our team for a lot of years because I didn't know how to effectively help empower them to do it themselves. So I want you guys to work with the working and spend your time wisely. So, and Emma, I understand he's all yours, but he is a handsome man. And I never really thought that, but I really like his personality and his smile. And I think that we should all buy, what was he on Men's Fitness magazine? Did y'all watch his stories? Oh my God, that was the cutest thing ever. So he had, I don't think they're up there anymore, but his stories, I think it was from yesterday, he showed how he used to make magazine covers with his photo on them. Like he would create them in like InDesign or whatever, like Canva, with his photo, like one of his fitness photos, and he would say like Men's Fitness magazine, and he would like write all the stuff that was on the cover of the Men's Fitness magazine, but put his face on it, and then he would literally paste it on top of an actual Men's Fitness magazine. And so yesterday he was like, this is a dream come true. I have literally, and he's like, we all joke that we cut a picture, we cut a picture out and paste it. And he's like, he's like prying pages that he is like rubber cemented together off. And it was so endearing and just, it was really a sweet moment. And so I am so grateful for him and so grateful for what he's doing for our network and the program. And I'm really excited to start. So. All right, you guys, I love you lots. I will see you. Their prayer call is Monday at 6 a.m. Hawaii time. I think that's noon East Coast. Yes. And then next week's team call. So see you around the block. Bye, ladies.